Hi, this is Brother Teacher, and this message is for all of you women that are watching me right now, especially black women. But it's for all of you women that are watching me right now, especially you black women, African American women, if you will. Public announcement: you are not a bitch. Yes, I said it. You are not a bitch. I have grown to dislike, abhor hearing that term and expression used towards women in general, especially black women. The definition of a bitch in the Webster Dictionary and virtually every other dictionary that I've known is a female dog. Ladies, unless you have four legs and you're walking on all four paws and you have a tail and you have canines and you're eating puppy chow or kibbles and bits, you are not a bitch. You are beautiful. You are the instruments that bring life into the world. You are loved. You are cherished as being the queens of the earth. All of you. Now, I said especially black women, you are not bitches, because we are inundated with that word and expression daily through rap songs, love songs, sitcoms, stand up comedy, watching men in the streets call you out of your name, watching even you call one another, ladies, bitches. Bitch, please, come on, girl, you better come on here. I've been waiting on you all day. I hear this every single day or every other day. That is not a term of endearment. Even if you are using it for that, is it because you lack vocabulary? Is that the reason? It's deplorable. So stop using it. Now, there might be someone that wants to attack me because I made that statement, but let me ask you this. Let's be perfectly honest. If someone, in this particular instance, me, Reginald, brother teacher, if someone is saying something positive about you, why would you attack them? If someone is saying you are worth all of the gold in the world, why would you attack them? If someone said that you deserve more than demeaning, degrading type of terms used to identify you, why would you attack them? Is it because you have low self-esteem and you're just comfortable the way you are? Stop letting society, ladies, all of you, especially you black women, stop letting society dictate who you are. Your identity is your own unique identity. Watching Love and Hip Hop, Housewives of Atlanta, videos online, World Star, and seeing us, you, portrayed in a negative light, and other women, to include men calling you out of your name, it is never ever acceptable. Because that's not who you are. It is not what you are. I don't know how else to express this other than saying this. Take some pride in yourselves today. And I'm not going to even say consider or reconsider calling yourself something different. But I'm going to say it again. Take some pride in yourself today and do yourself a great favor and love yourself more than you ever have before. because you are not expressing true love by calling yourself a bitch, or your girlfriend or your mom or anyone else a bitch, ladies. And guys, you should be ashamed of yourselves. Oftentimes, when people have limited vocabularies, or when they're in certain environments and they hear not only this term but various other negative and derogatory terms, they begin to pick up on it and it becomes the norm for them. And they never question the origin of it. They never question whether or not it is appropriate. They never question whether or not it is condescending. They never question whether or not it is hurtful. But it is. It actually is. Women are jewels. Even if the woman rubs the man the wrong way, it doesn't change anything, because there would be no one on planet Earth if it were not for a woman. Womb man. That's a fact. We need one another. This is my whole point. We need one another. Ladies and gentlemen, we need one another. And the least amount of detraction from who we are, the better. Let's start throwing away the unessentials. Let's start getting rid of those things that are tearing us down and have been tearing us down as a people and as a family. And start replacing those things with wholesome things, with love, charity in the home, embracing one another, having reasonable conversations with one another about life, opening up to one another, talking things out instead of assuming that something is a certain way, or someone is or assuming someone is thinking a certain thing. How do you know what's on someone's mind unless you ask them? So this part is for men and women. Talk to one another. Communicate with one another. And communication is not me yelling at you and you yelling at me, because that's not going to get anything done. Communication is this. You tell me what's on your mind, even if it hurts me. Just have to take a deep breath and listen and absorb it. And then you allow me to respond. And if there's something else you have to say, you talk to me again. And I just have to take it. And then you stop for a moment and you allow me to respond. This is how we resolve our issues as people, as human beings. It is not constantly talking down to one another and trying to destroy one another. That's not what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be about love. Real love. Love is not superficial, ladies and gentlemen. It goes very, very deep. It is the greatest emotion that God has given us. And men, if you love your women, if you love your woman, you'll never call her a bitch again. Would you call your mother a bitch? And ladies, if you love yourself, you'll not call your daughter, your mom, your girlfriend, or your friend in general a bitch. Because you care enough about yourself and you have enough dignity about yourself. That was all I had to say. Now, one thing you can rest assured, as long as I'm here on YouTube, and I might be gone tomorrow, you can record this and put it in some archive somewhere. Know this, you are not a bitch. Brother teacher said you wasn't. Reginald said that you are not a bitch. You are the greatest thing that God has ever placed on this earth. All of you women. You are. And especially you black women. And the reason I bring it out as far as black women is concerned, because you have been ostracized. You have been demonized more than any other woman of any other race on this planet. You need to wake up and start respecting yourself. And respect starts at home. That was it, and that was all. Yahweh loves you, and I love you as well. Have a blessed one. So long.